Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. Clemson will boot it away to get this one started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Yellow Jackets offense will have the first possession of the game. And you'll remember the last time these two clashed, it wound up being a tight one right to the finish.
And you know it's always going to be emotional, David. There's so much trash talking in rivalry games like this. These two teams, these two fan bases absolutely hate each other, and they let each other know about it all game long, even before the game.
And that's what makes it so much fun to cover. Who can manage their emotion, not get those dumb penalties, like be really locked in, dialed in, not let all the outside noise affect their play.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Second down, gonna throw it. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. All the way back. Touchdown, Tigers.
What a play by the defense, coming out early in the game on the very first drive and setting the tone. Not just forcing a 3-and-out, not just forcing a punt. How about creating a turnover and taking it to the house? Pick 6.
And he makes the extra point. And he's coming out of the end zone. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll give it on the counter. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Snap in the shotgun. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And we talked to the coach about this last week. Were you worried about the ball security? Your QB put it on the deck last week. You can't continue to do that and survive, and he does it again, man. Make sure you're getting 2 hands on that football. Keep it tight. And if I'm the defense, man, I'm going to keep pawing at that thing. I've already got it out once. I'm going to try to keep doing it.
The Tigers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He's got it on the move, and he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. He'll take it himself. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays, and if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. Off play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Safe to say, this defense sets the tone for their football team. They were the reason they won the last time out, and they are putting the clamps down on their opponent early in this one.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Keeping his eyes downfield. Trying to make magic with his feet. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up one on the play. And the Yellow Jackets will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Trying to take it back. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. Turning it on. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
Out wide right, it's Moore. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
He'll be dropped.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Let's see what they do here on third and short from the 41. Plows his way ahead. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on third down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
Knocked down in the backfield 2 yards behind the line.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Wants to go up top on second down. Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground. Third and long right here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Flip it out to the back on the screen. They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the first down marker. So now on comes the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. It is good. And that lead grows even bigger.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
The returner will field it and bring it back. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So the Yellow Jacket offense comes out to get this drive underway. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it.
And this defense picking up right where it left off. Last week put a great game together, really shut down an opponent. Now you can tell, man, they're going to make you earn everything you get. And this offense is going to have to find a way to find some holes because we haven't seen them the last couple weeks.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Selling the fake. Finds his big tight end. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. The Yellow Jackets getting set on 1st and 10. Left side is Addison. Could not make his way to the corner. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Leaves it in his belly. Fights off a defender. And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And the Yellow Jackets will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the return. He's brought down, not a lot of room to take that one back. As we check in with Holly.
Hey guys, here on the away team sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other, keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong, but with a big lead, they're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Wesco open on the right side. He's got it. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain.
Well, he's making it look easy out there snagging that pass. Sammy Watkins, Mike Williams, T. Higgins. Great Clemson receivers in recent years. These guys just got open. They found a way with their speed and their route running ability. It's a lot of what this guy does here, too. He makes it easy on his quarterback.
There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the break. Clemson has the lead. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. First play of the period will be a second down. They'll give it to Fluff. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
I'll tell you, this running back, he's running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Holds on, it's Davis.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
And you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
On third down, here's Bothwell. Stop just short of the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and that'll set him up with a first down. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Here's a give to Bothwell. There he goes. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a first down in the red zone. And the Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Tight end now in motion. Got him on the RPO. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll give it to Fluff. Swamped immediately.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on the first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Trying to get closer, and they knock it free. Takes it in. Touchdown, Tigers. Georgia Tech's offense comes out ready to get this drive going. They really needed to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Hauls it in. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first. Caught in the backfield. It's Dickens.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big gainer.
Long way to go on 2nd down. The ride. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
And so far early in this game, and you got to be impressed with this defense and the physicality and then stopping the run. You could tell it's a priority for this defense. They're up there. They're close to the line of scrimmage. The ground game right now not going, and the defense is dialed in on it.
Looking for the edge. Got an alley. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on third down. And the Yellow Jackets send out the punt unit. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Guys, here on the Clemson sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong, but with a big lead, they're starting to have a little fun down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Clemson jumps to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Snags it. At the 35, he's got room. Breaks into the open. And a potentially touchdown-saving tackle made there after the long completion.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player.
And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Takes the handoff. It's Dickens. They put the brakes on.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
They'll mark him down at the 17, and that'll be enough to move the chains.
Yeah, when you're backed up coming out, you got to get that first down. You got to get a little bit of yards. You don't want to punt out of your own end zone. Nice job feeding the rock, handing it off, and getting a big gain.
Conversely, David, doesn't someone on defense have to make a play? I mean, you know you have this golden opportunity now to at least get a stop, force a punt, and give your offense the ball back, maybe at midfield. Just a poor job defensively of fitting that run and making tackles.
Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He'll try to do it himself. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. Fresh center downs going to the air. He'll throw it. Out wide left, it's Roach. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Oh, pressure's coming. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Going
to throw it over the top of the D. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We start with the Wyoming Cowboys taking on the New Mexico Lobos.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Ollie, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
Clemson's head coach told me coming out of the locker room. Coach reminded his team in the locker room that this is a moment that they can claim some redemption. They've got a lead right now on the road. They lost this game the last time the two teams met, but this is their moment to put their foot down. He said, I want us to come out with the most energy we've had all game. Even though we've got a lead, this is where we set the tone for dominance down the stretch. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
And that is exactly where the football was supposed to go. Offensive coordinators call drag routes, anticipating man coverage. Even though the ball's only traveling 2, 3, 4 yards down the field, if the receiver is able to get a rub and create some separation and the quarterback hits him in stride, that little completion, that can turn into a 20, 30-yard gain.
He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4 down territory. The offense still on the field. They want to run this quarterback. He won't get there. The defense with a 4th down stop. This offense has it with really good field position. Gets the back moving. Quarterback will keep it. Oh, he's got some space. Passed it. Got some room. Entered to the goal line. Runs it into the house.
Finally, guys, we've been talking about this offense. When are they going to get it going? When are they going to have that spark? They make the play. They finally get on the board. Now, can they keep the momentum going? Can they play complementary football? Can the defense get a few stops and the offense keep this up?
On the move from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Clemson comes out its offense ready to go on the attack. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Quarterback changing the play. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Finds his man. First catch of his career, and you see why they believe this freshman tight end can contribute early.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
This is a designed run. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down to the air. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it right at midfield.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them, and they've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
Makes the catch, it's Brown. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Plows through the defense. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Snaps it in the shotgun. Left side, it's Moore. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a 1st down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Fresh set of downs going up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive points.
On 3rd down, here's Bothwell. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the 1st down marker. It's 4th down. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now the lead. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They haven't had a whole lot of production nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. From the gun. Rush right in his face. And down he goes.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up, they'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He'll heave it deep. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. The Yellow Jackets line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Trying to get started. And there he goes. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Holly, what do you have?
Here on the away team sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong with the big lead. They're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Guys, back to you.
Ollie, thank you. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Bluffed Bothwell again. And he was able to push forward for a solid gain as the clock strikes 0 here in the 3rd. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Burrowing for yardage. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a 2nd time in this one. Just going to keep it after the snap. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going.
4th and 1, I got to know my situation. I got to know I can't mess around as a running back. I got to get through the hole, make the 1st down. No matter what, if I got to run somebody over, I'm running straight downhill, straight for those sticks, making sure I get that 1st down.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Bluff Bothwell again. Turning it on. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make the play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Dropping back, it's Denson. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Clemson. And the stomping has commenced. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. scrambling wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. Here comes the heat. Makes the grab. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Unloads in the nick of time.
Personally, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. And the Yellow Jackets with the 1st and 10. Motion from the back. Just keeps swinging it. Caught in the backfield, it's Dickens. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a set of downs. The Yellow Jackets have their offense in high gear. Motion from the wide receiver. Takes the handoff. It's Scott. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drop.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it. But you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback. And again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They have had the ball for a week and a half. Play number 10 coming up. Leaves it with the back. He can't find enough room. Stopped at the 17, and it brings up a 4th down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. It appears to be their junior starting wide receiver, someone they obviously do not want to lose. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his situation. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. After their defense slammed the door shut, now the finishing touches can be put on this one. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Right side, it's Wesco. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Now on 1st down from the 28. Press center downs going to the air. Out wide left, it's Moore. At midfield, he's got room. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. The Tigers come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Wide receiver comes in motion. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. He's got it. That last connection just a hair short of the 1st down, but it opens an array of opportunities on 2nd and short. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll give it to Fluff. Looks as if Clemson will have the 1st down.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you 1st downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. Fresh set of downs going up top. Get it out to the supersonic guy. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Clemson is quick to the line.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed. They're better than what they've shown. They've gotten torched today. And this is a tape that they're going to want to burn and never watch again.
Let's see what Clemson comes up with on 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. Left side, it's Johnson. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
And this offense continuing to spin the football, Matt, continuing to add to a great day. They've built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. They go 83 yards on the drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. This offense needs something to feel good about. It hasn't been very productive today, Jesse.
Well, I think it's just important they stay aggressive, try to throw the football, and just see what this quarterback can do here at the end of the game to build confidence for the next time they take the field.
Yeah, and there hadn't been much good today, but sure, but just show your team you're going to keep fighting no matter what the scoreboard says.
Second down coming up. You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their